Thanks for joining us here on our YouTube channel. You know, you really should be working, and your boss knows it, but we'll let you stick around. That is, unless you have a problem with, like, bad language and that kind of thing. We get a little salty, as my father might say. It's me and my best friends sitting around talking about comic books and TV and movies and toys and Star Trek and Star Wars and all that stuff. So join us, geekshowpodcast.com.
General Award, Kardashian, West.
Hold on, I'm going to take care of this like a real American.
And they're not showing you the movie.
Thanks a lot. We're going to get fucking letters.
It's
what? Just a guy standing in the background going,
Yeah. No! Shaking your head.
No. Geekshowpodcast.com.
And we are back in the basement.
Yay! Yes.
are we?
We are.
I'm
Open
just,
your eyes, bud.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kind of disturbed by Tony's beverage.
Hey, it's
You know,
just
we're all doing vodka shots here, and
it's a whipped orange rock star. Nothing wrong with that. A little bit of
so it's like an orange whip.
yeah, you know, you get the orange whip at the gas station.
That's what killed John Candy.
tastes kind of like that. Let me see.
Does it taste like a creamsicle? Because I hate creamsicles.
That's what it tastes
Oh,
like.
that's so
You don't like
tasty.
creamsicles?
Fucking hate them.
It's kind of like a
Wow.
creamsicle, but less creamy and more sickle.
Huh?
Well, we could put
The
some,
fuck?
we could pour some half and half in there.
Yeah, it'd be creamier.
Would that help?
Probably not.
right.
If you do that, I'm going to fucking slap you in the side of the head.
You can't reach me.
You'd be surprised.
I'm wily.
That is true. That is true.
All right, let's meet the panel. He's Wiley.
Oh, it sounds delicious.
Oh, he's killing him now.
It's killing him.
Tell John Candy I said hi.
It's really good. I promise.
Give him a shot.
Okay. No, I'm good. Continue.
All right.
You sure?
We just want to make sure you don't need medical attention.
Nope, I'm
I
good.
don't want to
Okay.
bury a big giant ape.
Good luck carrying me out.
That's okay. Like Animal House, we'd get a chainsaw in here. We just cut you
Oh,
off.
God.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's awful.
He's Wiley. He's Mr. B.
Hi.
Shannon Bardson.
God damn it. Walked into the Smith's Marketplace the other day.
Yeah.
Big pile of 19-cent notebooks. And I'm like, fuck, I got to go back to work.
I saw a billboard that said back to school sales.
Ah, damn it.
It's happening, isn't it?
I almost
Yeah,
sent
I
to
got
you, I
real
almost sent
close,
to your friend that works at a school.
Yeah. As soon as back to school sales start, 7-Eleven picks up, doesn't it?
Yeah, it sure does.
Yep.
But Wednesday nights.
Wednesday.
Never,
Oh, it's always.
you never
going.
you never take a night off, right?
Well, yeah.
You
sometimes I
have?
do.
Oh, okay.
Lucky 13, come to my pub quiz. Utah's best?
I don't say like a question mark.
No,
It's-
actually, I think because I've
say exclamation point.
It's one in City Weekly several years
right,
in a
and
row.
actually, because we went to remember that one we went to in Denver,
Yeah, fuck that place.
and they asked
Get your
us,
answers right.
What? Well, yeah, we won, you assholes. They asked us 13 questions, and it took 3 hours.
Whoa.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, pub quizzes shouldn't take that
No,
long.
ours is
You don't ask a question and play a song for 3
exactly.
minutes.
I'll tell you what we don't do. We don't ask a question and then play a song for 35 minutes.
I was gonna say you don't waste their time, but
It's
kind of do.
Yeah. We're in. We're out. We're hilarious.
I know the
And humble.
I know that the pub. I know pub quizzes that do that, and I know they're just trying to get you to buy more chicken wings.
Yeah.
But don't put up with that shit.
No. Ours it takes like
Yeah.
an hour and a half too,
Yeah.
depending on how much I jibber jabber.
Get a tasty burger and settle in for a good time is
Lucky
what you're
13.
saying,
Get
right?
there a little early.
That's
It's
right.
always busy. We're out on the patio. They got misters.
Misters.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought you were saying it's one of those.
Oh, I know. It's like guys who
Yeah.
pay for hookers.
I was thinking like MR period, not MIST.
They've got Mr. Mister.
Yes.
singing Broken Wings every
Every night.
night. Lucky
Every
13.
Wednesday. Thank you very much. Over here on podcast left, it's Quad T.
Hey guys,
Too Tall Trill Tony.
I'm okay. I promise.
You all right?
Yep.
Okay.
I took another drink and I'm fine.
A little
Drunk.
concerned.
You can find me on Twitter at Quad T Tony, or check me out on the other podcast I do, The Gadget Spot, with James and a couple other folks, Jaron and Owen. We're on iTunes, Google Play, Podbean, Stitcher, all of those places.
All right. And he is fine.
Yep.
He's just fine.
Have a jelly bean.
Jimmy Martin.
Hi.
Hi, Jimmy.
Hey. Watch me on KSL, Big Movie Mouth Off. Read me on Slug. Listen to me on The Arrow and The Geek Show and Mediocre Show.
All right.
And at the end of this episode,
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, let me write this down.
yeah, write this down.
Okay.
It's the cast of Nerve, which is actually a disturbing movie of where technology is going.
Now, I think it looks cool. Can you confirm or deny if it is cool?
I'm trying to think if I can.
Can you?
Just thinking about embargoes.
This is for
it's
the
the 25th.
25th.
I will say that the lighting in this movie is fucking amazing.
That's an interesting thing to start with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's weird to say that. I can't. I don't know if I can say anything about it.
I'll ask you off the air.
But Emma Roberts and Dave Franco, same Franco's more sane brother, and then the directors who I didn't realize that they were a part of Catfish.
Oh,
yeah,
those guys.
Yeah, those guys. But yeah, good fun interviews. We had a good time.
Dave Franco.
Dave Franco and Emma Roberts. She's Julia Roberts' niece.
So stick
What?
around.
She's Erica Roberts' daughter.
Nepotism.
Well,
the movie.
there's some nepotism going on there. All right. So yeah, stay for that.
Yay!
And apparently they look
They
at,
say things.
They look at Jimmy's leg. In the
That's
interview.
right. There's a scene where she gets a tattoo, and I brought you up.
Yeah.
They're like, why did you do that? And I go, well, I'm on a show called Geek Show. We decided to get geek tattoos, and so me and my buddies got tattoos. I got a flux capacitor, and my buddy got a Avenger sign.
Yeah.
Right on his arm.
Now I got to get the Trek for the 50th anniversary now.
Are you going to do it?
I think I'm going to.
Which logo?
The classic Delta.
Classic Delta?
Yeah, with the
Okay.
star.
Yeah.
I just, the thing about getting a tattoo is it's not, it's painful, temporary. It hurts for a bit. It's the care and feeding afterward that is the pain.
I wouldn't do the logo. I'd do the Gay Sulu.
Sounds a
Gay
lot
Sulu?
like
Yeah, do Gay Sulu.
sounds
John
like
Cho on your arm.
having a tattoo sounds a lot like having a kid, from what I hear.
Yeah.
Very painful at first, but it's the care and taking care of
It's
things
afterward,
afterwards.
yeah.
It's-
You take care of it for about 2 weeks, and you forget about it, and just
just like
then-
a kid.
Then it
Well-
kind of disappears. And you don't think about it anymore.
Well, for like the
I'm a horrible parent.
Like-
apparently.
The first week you have to keep it covered with saran wrap, and showering.
like with baby.
Like with a baby.
I don't know about that.
It's better for the baby.
Okay. Take your word for it.
Keeps them moist.
You have to keep putting,
You squirt lotion on it every
Lotion
now
on
and then.
because it's better for the baby.
Got to lotion up the baby.
Yeah.
This is the worst metaphor I've ever heard.
Tattoos are babies.
Yeah, that's a terrible idea.
Well, you know.
All right. And your own substitute Lisa's today is our old friend Deborah Jensen,
Hello.
who I've just known forever,
Yeah.
pretty much.
been a
And
while.
then she's been attending the Comic-Con programming meetings. But that's not all.
No, it's not.
She's a big old smarty pants and stuff.
Ooh, careful there.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I'm not here, I am at Utah State University in the Journalism and Communication Department. God, I sound so boring compared to the
Wow.
rest of you.
No, I'm listening. I have my bachelor's degree in communication.
All right.
Me
well,
too.
Yep.
Yeah,
Excellent.
five.
See where it got him?
fake one.
Right here.
Slap.
Right here.
See how good it made things for me?
See how far we got?
I love it.
Yeah, this is one of the things I usually tell people. Prepare for a master's degree with this major.
Yeah, I
also,
get-
my son mocks me mercilessly about how useless it is thanks to the
Do you have a
Simpsons.
master's as well?
I have a PhD.
Oh,
I had to go like
whoa!
all the way, you guys.
I gave
I
up.
did a master's.
Doctor.
See, I did a master's, and my wife was like, "You're not going PhD."
I gave up after bachelor's and went into IT. Yeah.
I wanted
Yeah.
I wanted the funny hat.
Funny
You
hat.
get a pretty bitchin' funny hat when you get a PhD.
For PhD.
What do you get it for a PhD?
It's a little poofy thing. They call it a chapeau.
See how
It's
smart
just
she
French
is?
for hat.
I need to go get my PhD.
Right?
You didn't get one.
You guys just have to call me master now, but I'm gonna. You gotta
Master
call me
Jimmy?
Doc.
I'm intimidated. There's so much fancy book learning at this table.
Not
'Cause I didn't know this about you two. I mean, I know Mr. B has some.
You didn't know it.
Yeah, just a little.
Some learning.
Kerry.
Actually, I've
He's
only
done
got
some learning.
I got a bachelor's. I could go back and get a master's, but I don't, I'd only make like $30 more a year, and it just doesn't
Exactly.
sound worth it.
So you didn't know this about me, even though I interned for you to get my bachelor's?
You know how much I talk to the interns.
Is the assumption that you didn't finish maybe was where I
that's-
started.
okay.
So for the rest of the episode, we all have to call you Doc.
Please do not.
Doc Deborah.
Doctor.
I mean, really,
Dr. Deborah?
they're
Ooh,
Richie's
good.
interns, so
That's
I
true.
I
That's
don't
true.
I don't use them. I don't,
Fair enough.
Yeah. So anyway, all right. Where should we start here? I found a
Dr.
whole
Deb.
bunch of stuff with Dr. Deborah. I found a bunch of stuff that I wanted to get. I know Shannon will be happy, and he probably already knows about all this stuff. In the new season of The Flash,
Oh, yeah, but yeah.
I saw some pictures.
Wally West,
Yeah.
Kid Flash,
Knew it.
Love it.
Yeah.
He's got a suit and everything.
His suit looks cool.
yellow
Looks
suit.
badass.
Yeah, it looks like, I thought it looked good. Mm-hmm. You know what I love about The Flash?
Everything.
Yeah. But
Me too.
Here's the thing. He's never going to fuck Iris because he's too busy fucking timelines up.
Wah, wah.
Well, maybe he'll do it and change the timeline so it never happened.
Why are you staring at me like that,
Uh-oh.
Mr. B?
He fucking timelined himself right into the friend zone again. I
Yeah,
guarantee
that's
it.
what I'm
He did.
saying.
The door was open.
And
He
he
was
didn't take
being
it.
invited in,
He's a gentleman.
and he went back and saved his mother.
Even though he was looking at himself going, no.
Don't do
I
it.
think you guys are both, making fun of him because he saved his mom instead of fucking Iris.
Well, because he himself in the past said, "Don't save
do
your
it."
mom."
Yeah.
All right.
It's a bad idea.
Flashpoint. It's your mom.
Flashpoint.
I'd save my mom.
I don't know. He survived long enough without her. This
Have you
far.
seen
So
What? Have I seen Iris?
That's a good point.
Sorry, Mom. Thanks for giving birth to me.
All right, I'm letting you go back in time to save somebody. Who are you saving?
My mom.
But she's fine though.
Oh, okay.
yeah, she's not dead. I thought she was alive still.
I know she's alive. I saw her just recently.
Anybody in history?
Yeah, who are you saving?
Oh, Jesus.
Is that your
I'm gonna
choice
get
right
deep.
there? Oh.
Say Jesus.
I don't know if you can do that.
That's a real time travel there.
You guys are gonna hate me. I'd say Vice. Shut
Oh,
up.
That's what I,
that's a
sorry.
good choice.
That's what I
Well,
was
it's a
gonna,
great choice.
Yeah.
That's what I was going
But
to
I
say
didn't mean to
too.
get fucking deep and sad, and I'm gonna go cry now. See you
damn it.
later.
All right, well then that's your answer. You, Tony?
If you don't say Vice, you're a douche.
Vice.
Yeah. All right, Deborah, since you didn't know him.
If you don't
I
say
know,
Vice,
didn't
you're a
know.
douche.
I'll say everyone that I know that I really care about that has passed away has been because of like old age and stuff. So you can't really save them from that. So
Yeah,
it's
that's true.
Vice for sure.
That's true. All right, Deborah.
Well, I assume you guys already have Vice taken care of, so I'll go get Freddie Mercury. I'll make sure he
Yes!
has a condom. That man is going to live.
She's taking condoms to the past to save Freddie Mercury.
You don't know me.
Put this on.
Put this on your cock.
Is that like the Vash Flash?
no,
the
I'd go
Flash
back
screaming at Bruce Wayne, screaming from the future.
I go back with pamphlets and a
The whole
large
thing.
supply, and I would explain to him exactly what's going to happen.
Who's this American woman in my dressing room? And why has she got a balloon? My teeth are terrible.
Kerry, who you saving?
Okay.
Come
you
on.
You guys are taking care of Ice, right?
Well, I guess 3 of us tried.
What if we've all failed? I've been watching 11/22/63. The past pushes back.
Save me! I failed.
Well, the honest answer is my mother, but
Okay.
the fun answer would be I would probably, it's a toss-up. Either Belushi or Hunter Thompson.
Shit.
Belushi was a drug overdose, so that would be a good one.
Weren't they both?
No, Thompson killed himself.
Yeah.
He took himself out. Boom.
I'm trying to think of my
I would say
fun answer.
Belushi over Thompson.
You think?
I love Hunter S. Thompson.
Here's
don't
the
get me
thing. Here's the thing: is that I worry that maybe we saw the best of Belushi, and that was it.
wrong. You don't want to see him in the
I-
reboot of Blues.
I
Blues
worry.
Brothers.
Yeah, I worry that Aykroyd would talk him into another fucking Blues Brothers.
Or Animal House 2.0.
Or- yeah.
Or he'd have a TV show on CBS called According to John.
Yeah, something like that.
Hey, that sounds familiar.
Because the last
1942.
two things he did were not great.
What were the last two things?
He did Continental Divide,
Yeah.
where he was trying to be Spencer Tracy, and he was fine at it, but he would not have been accepted in that world. And then he did Neighbors with Dan Aykroyd, and that was a sad thing. It's notable for one line not given by either one of those characters. It's from the tow truck driver who looked at him and said, "Heard you got a whore in there." That's it. Yeah, so all right.
Maybe we got the best of John.
I think we did. I think we
so
did.
Hunter, we could save Hunter, and he could write another book or something.
I need Hunter Thompson to be talking about the political situation now. I need
God,
him.
he'd lose his mind.
Yes, that he would be right in the thick of this and enjoying it. He stepped out before the good shit started happening. He was Bush did him in and he took himself out. But now, god damn,
He's looking from heaven going, shit! Yeah.
I'd save Andre the Giant.
Yes.
Oh, that's a good choice too. But he died of natural causes as well.
I'd make him go for a walk. Or,
You know who
I'd show.
That would probably speed his death.
One celebrity I'd save, Jim Henson.
Oh,
Yeah.
That-
Jim, you don't know me. Jim, go to the doctor.
I know you're telling
Go to
everyone.
the doctor, Jim.
I know the story is pneumonia. We can talk. It doesn't. There's Deborah Jensen's right behind me, and she's got pamphlets.
That's right.
All right.
I'll have all the tough conversations with all the dead celebrities.
She's got a funny science hat.
As a doctor, that is your responsibility.
Yes. Jesus. Hi ho! I'm from the future. So now we know. The other Supergirl,
Yeah.
which you enjoy. They're bringing a character from the comic books
His name's Superman.
to be a regular on the show. Well, besides Superman, that is happening in the first two.
Superboy?
Maggie is the character's name, and I don't.
Oh, is it Maggie? She's a police.
She's a policeman.
Yeah, Maggie-
She appeared in 1987 in Superman as a member of the Metropolis Police Force.
Yeah, she's the
And-
metahuman task force.
And then she would later come out as lesbian, making her as she gets involved with Kate Kane, Batwoman.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah. I know who you're talking about now.
And then she was just been in DC Comics all over the place, but now she's going to be on Supergirl.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that they continue and make the character true to herself and be lesbian. They're not saying in this story, but
I'm sure they will.
I would think you would.
They have no reason not to.
What I always like about those CW shows is like a character will be like just be on there, and then all of a sudden, he's like, then they'll just casually mention like the
police chief.
the police chief
On Flash.
On Flash was just like, oh, yeah, I got to go home and have dinner with my husband.
Yeah.
Oh, say hi
that's
to
great.
him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great.
They don't force it down your throat.
On Legends of Tomorrow.
You mean like life?
That's not what I meant.
That's how I'd say it. I mean,
Well, that's
like life.
Exactly. Well, then that was back to that whole gay Sulu thing.
Yeah, like
is
life.
that George Takei is like, no, it should be a character, a different character, but then it would be forever known as the gay character. But
I
just-
wasn't here for that
you know.
debate, but it kind of weirded me out that he was so against it.
It weirded everybody out, even
Yeah.
Zachary Quinto. He's like, I don't understand. He says, we're not, doing a neon sign or anything. It's
Yeah.
just his husband and his daughter is going to show up in a scene,
Sure.
and that's it. They don't even have any lines.
You
I
don't even have
think,
to have the
you know?
husband there. But he's like, oh yeah, John's doing okay.
Yeah.
Done.
Okay. Yeah. And that's the way it should be handled, especially in the Star Trek universe because it's so
Exactly.
integrated.
But with
cares?
glitter vest. I mean, you got to have
Yeah.
glitter vest and
They have a special glitter symbol on
Yeah.
there for their communicator pin. It sparkles.
jazz fingers.
It's got rainbows all over it.
Let me get that. Yeah.
I mean, that's all my gay friends. Are
Plays a Village People
Yeah.
song. It's,
Yeah.
oh, Village People is always playing around my gay friends.
Adam and Eddie just have it blaring in their
All the
apartment
time.
all day long.
All the time.
Yep. And then there is this TV news. This is some older news. We're going to get to broken news here in a moment with the
Did
more
you
current
also
stuff.
see that John Barrowman?
Yes.
He's going to be a regular on all shows now.
Oh, cool.
On
As
real.
he should be.
Like Webster too.
Yeah, he's
Downton
gonna-
Abbey,
Yeah,
John Barrowman's
that's how he's
everywhere.
using his time travel. He's going to go fucking be on Webster.
Stand next to George Papadopoulos.
Because it was Captain Cold who signed a contract so that he could be on
Everything too.
Tomorrow and on Flash and everything. And Barrowman saw that and said, well, I'll take that, sure.
Yeah,
Put me
but
on all
like,
your
he
shows.
How's he
He-
going to get around?
He's going to even be on Supergirl.
Is he going to get a time travel bracelet? Like you did in Doctor Who?
That's
Was Barrowman on? Doctor
Or he
Who?
just might get on.
he was Captain
Jack
Jack.
Harkness.
Yeah, he was Captain Jack.
And then he was
he
on
had-
Torchwood
I don't
and
watch
had
Doctor
the
Who.
bracelet.
Calm
He
the
has it.
fuck down. Get your crap together, Martin. I know there's Torchwood.
I like Torchwood.
That was
Torchwood
that
is-
was Doctor Who.
It's a
Spin-off.
spin-off.
Great.
Of Doctor Who.
Sorry, I fucked up.
No, it's fine. It's
This
fine.
guy.
Man.
We're trying to teach you, but you keep yelling.
I like to yell.
Put some jelly beans in my mouth so I stop yelling.
Stop pushing things in my mouth, Tony.
Jelly beans.
But anyway, yeah. So that means that Malcolm Merlin
Yeah.
would be on. The
I really
different
think
shows.
they're going to do the Crisis and merge the universes so that Supergirl can
That'll be
be
awesome.
a part of that universe.
It has to be.
Well, with any luck, maybe that's the Flashpoint thing.
Yeah.
That's how you introduce Supergirl to the CW universe, because
Oh, I can't wait.
because that Flash
Yeah.
that Flash Supergirl episode, it was like, oh, I'm from a different universe.
That
which
was
made
a great
me sad,
episode. But when I love it because the episode after it, when he like bam, bam, like went through like the timeline, that's what he did, and that's when he came out of it because he was wearing the thing on his chest. But what I thought was still funny, I said on the show before, is that he never mentioned anything about it.
Not even.
Oh, it's like-
not
it's
even.
It's like, holy shit, I went to another dimension. There's a Supergirl, and she can fucking shoot shit with
Not
her
even
eyes.
as a.
There's a
Not,
Martian Manhunter there.
not even as a side note did he say anything.
No,
Not
bam, bam. Hi,
even.
guys. How you doing? Sorry I'm late.
I was just at Jitters having a coffee.
But like they never mentioned the Flash again either on Supergirl. God,
Yeah.
remember the Flash guy? He was great.
Remember that guy who was faster than you?
Remember the ice
No?
cream? It was yummy.
Remember when you raced him? No? Okay, fine then.
Well,
Guess
Thing
he
is,
wasn't
though,
that important.
thing is, though, if they do that, doesn't that mean that it also has to affect the Arrow universe somehow?
yeah, that's why.
Yeah, but who's paying
Who
attention to
gives
that
a
one?
shit?
I guess I'm the last one watching.
Well,
that.
No,
I'll
I
tell you
still,
what.
I
if they
hate fuck that show every week.
I think you and I both do.
if they did that, it'd be a good reason to kind of reboot that show and bring
Talent
changes
to it?
Something interesting.
changes and-
Talent, skill.
Yeah,
Lighting.
I was trying to say it nicely.
Lighting.
Lighting.
Can we get the
Show
lights
is
on?
so dark.
we get
Like,
the
I
lights
can't
That's
watch
Montreal.
it.
It's just a dark city.
They don't have lights.
Canada doesn't have electricity.
You guys, guess what?
Those are all gas lamps.
I did read some Arrow news.
Oh,
What?
what do you got?
Hold on to your seats.
Okay.
Him and Felicity are getting back together.
I don't give a fuck.
You're joking, right?
No, for real. That was the big
She clicked her paralyzed heels and walked out on him.
She got her. Right, that's
Fuck that
my
show.
favorite
It's so
scene.
dumb.
It's one of my favorite worst scenes in a show ever. She got the power to walk back and used it to literally walk out on him. It was the stupidest. You told me. He told me before, and I'm like, no. And she's sitting there in her fucking wheelchair.
She seriously has like a seizure in her wheelchair. She goes,
Whoa! Oh shit! They work again. Later, bitch. And walks out.
I'm so mad. I'm using my paralyzed legs to leave.
awful.
Show's
That show sucks.
Stupid.
Oh.
And I want to like it. I liked it for a while.
I did too.
Then Barry's a bad boyfriend too, though.
Well, yeah.
Barry's a dick.
He's yeah.
Barry's kind of a dumbass.
He is dumbass. All right. After these messages, we'll be right back.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Jay from the Geek Show podcast. Make sure you like us on Facebook and check out our merch. It's always available in the little info and comment section button thing. But make sure you like us right here and subscribe right there. Like, subscribe, like, subscribe, like, subscribe. Yeah, superhero landing.
And we're back from Broken News.
Woohoo!
Yeah. We
That was a good one.
We recorded this
That was the best one yet.
some time ago, and I'm hoping that I just talked about the new Star Trek movie. I'm hoping that I said that it was good.
I hope so
Me too.
I'm nervous.
Suddenly,
As we record.
Shannon appears back in time. Carrie, dog. It's not.
Don't go see it.
Just watch your original con.
Well, speaking of Star Trek, I wanted to see this. I wanted to see this so bad.
What?
Somebody punch William Shatner.
This was. I found this. It was a Hollywood Reporter thing called the 50-Year Mission, and it dug into a trashed Gene Roddenberry script that was floating around in the 70s.
Is that what they based Andromeda off of?
Well, they kind of used the skeleton of it to make the motion picture.
Oh.
It was called The God Thing, and here's what the writer Michael Jan Friedman, who was tasked with writing the adaptation.
I've heard that that name before.
Yeah, he's been writing forever. Gene had written a script for the first Star Trek movie. Certain elements showed up in Star Trek the Motion Picture. Most of it did not. There was a mysterious script floating around that people talked about as if it were the Dead Sea Scrolls. After I had written several successful Trek novels, Trek editor David Stern asked me to turn Gene's effort into a novel called The God Thing. To the best of my recollection, I received both the script and a short narrative of it. Naturally, I jumped at the chance to translate and expand. Gene was and still is one of my heroes, for God's sake. No pun intended. He had already left the land of the living. This is a unique opportunity to collaborate with him, sort of. But when I read the material, I was dismayed. I hadn't seen other samples of Gene's unvarnished writing, but what I saw this time could not possibly have been his best work. It was disjointed, scenes didn't work together, didn't build toward anything meaningful. Kirk, Spock, and McCoy didn't seem anything like themselves. There was some mildly erotic midlife crisis stuff that didn't serve any real purpose. And in the climactic scene, Kirk had a fist fight with an alien who had assumed the image of Jesus Christ.
What?
Yes.
So Kirk was slugging it out on the bridge.
Was it like
with
Australian
Jesus.
kangaroo style, like fist up, like? Yeah, she.
Put up your
So,
duke,
like,
son.
Kirk drop kicks Jesus in the script.
I want to see.
Does he have the thorn crown on?
I
or-
want to see Kirk fight Jesus
I do
Christ.
too.
I just want to see that.
Well, who does it now?
Make this happen.
He must have been high when he wrote
I think
this.
the MMA needs to
I
get
mean-
that set up. Like
That's like-
William Shatner and was it Jim Caviezel?
Yeah.
Just set
Okay.
them up.
That's what I'm going to do. Because you know at Comic Cons they do commissions. At Salt Lake Comic Con, I'm going to have Chad or somebody.
Draw you a picture.
I want Kirk fighting Jesus Christ.
Do you want like a whole panel of it?
I just want it just to
like an 8x11.
sure. Okay.
I'll get Cat on it.
What do you want to see? I think Kirk's got his moves. There's the drop kick. There's the
I want to see him doing double axe
the
handle.
double axe handle. Yeah.
Double axe handle on Jesus' back, and Jesus going, oh.
I think if someone punched him now, he would probably just dissolve into a pile of goo.
Who, Jesus?
No.
I agree. Jesus would.
You said him. I was wondering if that was capital H.
capital
him.
H?
No, lowercase case H.
Hook it.
Kirk.
Hook it.
What's his name? I can't remember his name right now.
Shatner.
Shatner, yeah.
Jesus.
Shannon, what move would Shatner use? Come on.
I think he'd probably go double axe handle.
I think leg sweep.
It'd be flying leg kick.
Leg sweep. Leg sweep.
Well, I mean, if it's really Jesus, he'd totally see it coming, though, right?
It's true.
None of it's going to work.
The
Omniscient.
second
You're
coming,
gonna have
maybe.
a problem.
Omniscient.
It's true.
Jesus would be all favored in his hands, going, no, not in the hands. Look, ow.
I've already got swords there. Body shot.
You would say,
All of us, Shatner would pull out a partner. It would be Judas.
Yeah, that fits.
And he's like, that's right. I'm doing this again.
And then Jesus is like, I'm bringing back your old nemesis, Abraham Lincoln.
Colonel Green and Abraham
Lincoln.
Lincoln and Jesus and all right.
He's on the top ropes.
Throw some.
The great warrior, Abraham. I love that episode. We're going to get all the warriors from the past, the greatest warriors of all time. We've got Genghis Khan and Abraham Lincoln.
It sounds like you're describing Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
No, haven't you ever seen there's a classic episode?
Oh, yeah.
Right, yeah.
Isn't he like in a chair floating through space or something
That's
like
how
that?
it starts.
Yeah.
That's how that crazy shit starts.
I've
like
never
any
seen-
good episode.
I've never seen it, but I've heard tales.
They're flying along in space, and it's like, Gipton, there's something ahead of us, and there's Lincoln
on a chair.
sitting in space.
Yeah.
I mean,
As you do.
Hello,
I gotta
Captain.
tell you, this doesn't sound much more disjointed than what you read the first time. If this-
point.
You're right. You got
that's
a
what
point.
made it to TV.
You got a point.
Lincoln's like 7 years ago. I'm going to fuck you up.
Sounds to me like John Wilkes Booth was a cover-up. He didn't actually die. He went into space.
But what I learned from this is Lincoln was not the scrapper that I thought he was.
All
You
he
know?
needs is an axe.
He kind of got fucked up pretty badly.
But then we saw later he can kill the shit out of vampires.
Yeah,
So I
that's
don't
what I'm
know.
saying.
So that's what
if
I
he
mean.
has an
That's
axe,
true.
he can kick some butt.
I
liked
can't
that
remember
movie.
the name of that episode now. I'm gonna watch it. I gotta watch it.
So
again.
good, huh?
It's so bad.
That one, and then
The
I love the
book was
one.
okay.
I love the one where is it Zeus's hand that just grabs the fucking Enterprise?
Zeus? Like
Yeah.
Zeus?
Oh, no, it's
This is-
Apollo.
Oh, it's Apollo.
It's
Yeah.
Apollo, and he's down on the planet. And he says, I brought you here to worship me.
Oh my gosh.
You're here
But
to
his
worship
giant
me.
hand is like holding it up in space.
I like the episode.
I don't even know where to
where-
go with that.
I like the episode where Shatner just gave up Sorry, that was his live show, and I just didn't give a shit anymore.
Jimmy's still angry about the show we saw.
He's a fucking wax figure.
No,
Look
he
at
was
all our pictures.
He was
Yeah.
great on stage.
He was great on stage.
On stage, he was killing it. But
I guess his
afterwards,
battery died.
His battery died. Exactly.
He was
God,
just
he's 92 years old.
he was just sitting in a chair in space, so you got to stand next to him, and that was it.
Was he charging?
the only time he got even slightly animated was when a pair of boobs.
Yeah. yeah.
was-
If a girl showed up, he sat up. He's like,
Oh,
"Oh,
hey,
hey,
how
how are you?"
It's absolutely true.
I'm gonna pretend that it works.
You know, guys, you stand there and he's like, "Ugh,"
He's like, oh yeah, get your
and then
picture.
it's, "Oh, who
Get
are
your
you?"
picture,
The funniest
dumbass.
thing was when I went up, I had him sign it for my mother because she's a huge Trekkie, and so I said, "Sign it to Lisa," and he looks at me and just kind of stares. I was like, "It's my mom." Oh,
To Lisa.
I hate you and your mom.
yeah. Sign that to Lisa.
Life is terrible.
Don't tell me how to do my job, kid.
Your name is Jonathan.
It's Toby.
It's Toby now.
Your name is now Toby.
No, everybody says to me, "Man, when Shatner dies, you're gonna have a rough time," and I'll say, "No,
No, I won't.
no, not at all. He's an asshole." And it's Captain Kirk that is my hero, not William Shatner.
That makes a good question. Who's the next celebrity that you'll be really bummed out when they're gone?
Oh,
Sybil Shepherd.
because it's 26.
Well, Tony's out.
What is it with you and Sybil Shepherd today?
He's obsessed.
They had an affair.
But it's 2016, the year that's killing all of our great celebrities.
Right?
I know, like most of it. God,
Right now, top of my mind, Spielberg.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you're still fresh from the afterglow.
He smelled great.
Did he really?
I don't know. I didn't smell him, you weirdo.
Well, some people do.
Well, I didn't.
Okay.
Harrison Ford, too.
Now, I was going to say, are we talking ones personally or one that will affect everyone?
Both.
Because, like, you know, we had Bowie, and that was a lot of people.
God,
Prince
Prince.
was a lot
Prince?
of people, you know. So
I'm sorry, Lemmy.
Lemmy was
from
a big
Motorhead.
one, yeah.
But I'm saying, like, which one coming up, though, that hasn't happened yet, will kind of kick you in the gut?
Oh, so you mean personally? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got it.
That's
right
a
now.
good one.
My girl, Betty White, man.
Betty White, really?
I will be.
I thought you meant the Mangler. I was like, well, obviously you
Well,
dick.
no, I'd be. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll be way sadder if Heidi dies.
Now you said her name again.
I cleared me for it.
She
you
got-
know?
It's
He
been cleared? All
permission.
right, we're clear.
But
Betty
no,
White's
Betty
a good
White.
one.
She has made me laugh like most of my life.
Betty White's a good
Yeah.
one.
That's a good one.
It's like I cried when Joan River died too.
Oh, yeah.
Like same thing.
Yeah.
you know?
yeah.
I have a real tie to like people that make me laugh or musicians too.
Okay, that's a good choice, though, Betty
Anybody
White.
who brings a smile to your face.
Sure.
I mean, you know what I mean?
Anyone?
Mine's
okay,
Neil Diamond.
Oh.
I love
yeah.
the Neil Diamond. I
Really?
love him. I love him so much.
That's a good one.
I'm okay with that, Neil
Oh
Diamond.
no!
I was thinking the same
Fuck
thing,
'em,
Kerry.
whatever.
I'm okay in a world without Neil
No,
Diamond.
I was born 30 years too late because I cried all day when Davy Jones died.
Oh, really?
You know who I'd be?
Terrible taste.
You're not
you-
that old.
Like you and my ex-wife.
You are not that old.
Oh, I
That's
know.
funny.
You know mine? David Letterman.
That'd be a tough one.
That's
yeah.
that one. I've been watching a lot of Conan, too.
I would even go as far as to say Jon Stewart.
Yeah. I
Ooh,
like him a lot, too.
That would hurt.
And Stephen Colbert.
I've got another one. Jimmy Martin.
Oh.
No.
You're gonna shed a tear?
Just one.
Just one, and he'll.
Oh, for
And
me,
he's really sad next month.
probably Chad Kroger from Nickelback.
I'm dying in a month, Jimmy. Don't talk to me from the future. Save my ass now. Don't. If you write Jimmy dies,
Chad Kroger,
I've come to you from the future.
you need to do 2 more albums in the next week. I think you can.
Richard Simmons.
Oh, that guy's gone
He's-
off the deep end
He's
lately,
not doing,
apparently.
yeah, he's not doing well.
I know.
who? What?
Richard Simmons.
yeah.
He's not doing well.
He went like
Oh,
reclusive.
he's
Stayed
kinda
in his
crazy.
house for
I
like
heard he got
10
fat
years.
again. That's what it is.
Oh, is that it?
No, I don't think that's it.
All right.
Is that what you heard?
Yeah.
Yeah, from my sources. Richard
know-
Simmons fucking.
You know who'll be sad too? Weird Al.
Oh, that will be sad.
Weird Al is
Yeah.
going to be a sad one.
What's really funny is Weird Al has outlasted a lot of the people that he
Made fun of.
made fun of, as far as popularity wise.
That's true.
Well, especially that pedophile Michael Jackson, but you know.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's see.
a lot of people have outlasted him so far.
Okay, the Universal Monsters movies.
Oh God, they're still trying that.
They're making it
Yeah, why not?
right now
Isn't Tom Cruise
in the Mummy remake. Right now, Tom Cruise.
Is there a couch you can jump on?
He's like Van Helsing or something like that. Russell Crowe is in it.
What?
He is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Okay,
Although
actually,
Mrs.
I
Hyde-
could see
Mr.
that.
He's Dr. Jekyll and Mr. and Mrs. Hyde?
Yeah,
He's
well,
like-
he's,
That's a new
transgender.
spin.
he's such a good actor.
Oh, they're doing like, yeah.
yeah.
You know what's weird?
Gendered. Like,
It's-
we're trying to get the whole LGBT thing.
This
That's
can be a
awesome.
great scene when Russell Crowe throws a cell phone at Tom Cruise's head.
But they're also talking to, and this is
So they'll probably miss because Tom Cruise is so short.
No.
He'll just fly over the top.
they're also this is a fine choice, I think, for this Frankenstein's monster.
Yahoo.
Patrick Warburton.
Go ahead and guess.
Hey. Hey.
Hey, I'm gonna get you.
Brad Garrett.
Hey, Peter.
That was actually Gina's guess when I asked her. She said
Who's
Brad
Frankenstein? Is that
Is
what we're guessing?
Richard Mole still alive?
Peter
He
Weller.
is.
Peter Weller.
He'd be great.
He was the
And
bald
then-
guy,
and
right?
You bring the star power. If you're
Richard
pulling an old bull.
and he's a famous Mormon. So
Perfect.
Stan Lee.
Yes.
I'm Frankenstein's monster.
I'm doing my best.
Arnold.
No.
I'm going to be Frankenstein. You're going to be scared out of your pants.
You'd be scared off your pants.
Out of. I was talking quickly. It's
There's
very hard to talk with these teeth in my mouth.
You'd be scared off your pants.
I'm sorry. It's hard to talk with teeth in your mouth.
Got too many.
I want you to start doing something. It's a complete riff off of another guy who does an Arnold impression, but I've noticed that Arnold does do this. When he'll say something and then he'll say, "and things of this nature." So I want you to start throwing that on.
okay.
And again, it's ripping off this other guy who does it,
right.
but he does it all the time.
Say fire's bad.
Fire is bad.
And
things of these natures.
Javier Bardem.
Okay.
is playing Frankenstein
No makeup.
or
Doesn't
the
need it.
monster?
No, he's not that bad looking. Come
Doesn't
on.
need the makeup.
No, because Doctor.
Who's going to play Dracula?
No, he would be the monster.
He's the monster.
Yeah.
Okay,
Who's
got it.
Dracula?
They haven't got that far yet.
Isn't it going to
Brad
be the
Pitt.
dude from the
Better not-
Dracula movie from last
That
year?
everybody
I don't.
forgot about?
I don't
I
think
like-
they're counting that.
I liked
one.
that movie.
I don't think they're counting.
Okay. Whatever.
It's
Jerks.
Robert De Niro and his alimony check.
Oh, that sounds good.
Oh, someone needs to have an intervention with De Niro.
No, he can't. He's got alimony.
I mean, if you look at the first half of his career, and it's just astounding, and then it just
Oh, I saw that graph online.
I posted
Did
it.
you see Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
I posted
okay.
it.
Yeah, yeah.
It was like, when did De Niro just say "fuck it"? And it was right at Meet the Parents.
I've made enough money. Who cares?
No, it's not. No.
I'd give him Meet the Parents.
Is it the opposite? I
It's
need more
not,
money.
I made enough money. It's I got divorced and I got
Oh.
my ass fucking in the ringer.
So he's caged, is what you're
Yeah,
saying?
he's fucked.
Okay.
Yeah,
He's absolutely fucked.
and he's an anti-vaxxer. That's another thing.
Oh, what a dum dum.
Don't find out these things about your heroes, people.
He's a what?
Hey, is Rob
Anti-vaxxer.
Schneider been back on the show? I saw he's coming to town.
No,
He could play Frankenstein.
No, he can't.
He-
He can't play anything really.
he could play Igor.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, now you're talking.
Seriously?
I'd go back in time and save Marty Feldman.
There you go, Marty. No,
No, it's me from the future. Who are you? Ah!
how did Marty Feldman die? Was it just
He depth perception.
he walked off a
Is it
cliff?
both?
You know another one that I would save? Chris Farley.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, if
yeah.
you save Belushi, you probably save Farley.
And John Candy.
Oh, that's true, because
Oh.
he patterned his life after
Yeah.
Belushi.
And actually, you just have to walk up the street to save John Candy.
Here?
Because while he was here doing a movie,
He did not die here, did he?
he didn't die here. It was shortly after he left here. But he ate at the same pancake house every night. And they just kept bringing him shit.
what was the name of that movie? It was a
Wagons
Western.
East.
Wagons East.
Wagons
yeah.
East. It was a Michael Moore movie. They were shooting some of it here, and he was right next to this pancake house up the street. And he was there.
And they killed him?
He was there every night for hours and just kept eating and eating and eating.
Just pounding the pancakes.
And so that you could just
Yeah.
you go back in time
Sounds good.
and walk up the street and go, John Candy, no!
What are you doing?
Get on it here. This is Pokemon Go.
We want to make cool runnings too.
You need
Low
to start
fat butter.
walking more.
Less,
this
Oh.
Jigglypuff.
less carbs, more protein.
Come on, Barf. Let's go.
All right.
Damn it.
Let's see.
So we killed him.
No, not we.
Dude,
Well,
who were the
our
very
The
steak-
delicious pancakes up the street did.
We were so far at the end of that process that
Yeah.
anything
It
we
was-
did was
it was
just
too
icing
late.
on the cake.
It was too late
at that point. Pun intended.
Let's see.
On that icing on the pancake.
Okay,
is what you said.
yeah. Syrup on the pancake.
We murdered John Candy.
Sorry,
you
everybody.
remember You remember the Warriors, right?
Oh yes, please come out and play.
I've heard that's a good movie. I should probably watch it.
It's not a good movie.
Oh no.
No,
Nope.
don't let anyone try.
Well,
to
there was a they made a video game out of it that was
Oh, yeah.
supposedly good.
It's beloved.
That was
you know.
supposedly good. Means you didn't play it.
No, I heard about it.
So you didn't give a shit.
Yeah,
No, the Warriors is beloved by a certain generation.
not
And
mine.
Not yours.
Okay.
No.
Mostly
out.
mine. People
Because-
who like Xanadu.
Yeah, because if you go
Oh, I had that on beta when I was little.
Xanadu?
the
Yes,
movie,
sir.
the movie that
That was a waste of
destroyed
money.
the movie that destroyed ELO's career, by the way.
Xanadu?
Oh my
did.
gosh.
You didn't kill John Candy though.
Just Gene Kelly.
Did that destroy Olivia Newton-John's career too?
Everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Gene-
parties
Gene-
involved.
Gene Kelly killed himself afterward. He
Right.
was
Wait, for real?
kidding.
Oh,
And then his ghost came back and danced with a vacuum.
I'm
Yes.
an idiot. I was totally thinking Gene Wilder.
he's still alive, I think.
He is. He is.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Let's kill him too.
So the Warriors, the Russo brothers are fans of it, and they're going to produce an adaptation of the Warriors into an hour-long drama series for Hulu.
Oh, really?
So we're talking about the Infinity War directors.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're producing it.
They don't have any time to do that. They have to deal with Marvel.
Well, they're just producing it, so maybe they just show up and say, "This is a good idea. That's a bad idea. I'm out of here.
Hey.
Give me the paycheck. I'm gone."
Yeah, see,
That could actually be interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Or
You
it
talk
could
to
be
If
terrible.
you talk to Joss Whedon, they don't have time to do anything
yeah.
if they're
He's dead.
working on Marvel stuff.
It says it will honor the film, adding its own unique brand of grit, pulp, sex, and violence. The plot.
Wait, there's multiple brands of that?
Yeah, there is. Well, there's light.
If you do it right.
There's orange cream flavor. There's,
I think I like that one.
yeah. It takes place in a gang-dominated New York City, where one leader tries to bring all the gangs together.
The one guys that are dressed like baseball guys.
He is then murdered. All the other gangs blame the Warriors for his death, and so the Warriors must then traverse the city as they're being hunted by all of these colorful gangs.
Like the
to
guys
get,
dressed like a baseball
to,
guys.
to get to Coney Island, which is where they are from. They are
Safe
from
zone.
Coney Island.
Colorful gangs. I think
So-
like what's that parade in Brazil?
Well, they were like that. I mean, the baseball furies is
Yeah,
what he's talking
yeah.
about.
Carnival.
Carnival.
They would all wear baseball uniforms and paint their faces
Yeah.
half one color and half the other.
They're all wearing feathers.
That's a gang.
That was a good shimmy, Jimmy.
Shimmy Jimmy.
I see what you did.
Yeah.
All right. Now, Deborah, Ghostbusters.
Yes.
We loved it.
It's a terrible movie. Girls are in it.
There was a severe lack of penis in that movie.
All they had was Chris Hemsworth. Jeez.
He was the best
And you
part
know what?
of
I
it.
didn't like the way they objectified him.
That was one of the funniest parts, actually.
I did too.
I love that Melissa McCarthy fucking hated him. Like he's like, ugh.
yeah.
You find that
You don't
attractive?
find
Yeah.
you don't find Kevin attractive? No.
The
That was
part,
so funny.
the part where he kept covering his eyes when something was loud.
My favorite is when he stuck through the lens of his glass because there's no lenses, and he's
Well,
like, "Why are there no lenses in glasses?" He goes, "Well, it just got kept getting dirty and it got in the way, so I just
Did you read about how that came about?
no."
So he had lenses in it when they were first shooting it, but the lights kept reflecting off of it. So Feig took him out and said, "We'll just add him in post." And then when they were shooting the scene, he reached through and scratched his eye, and the girls lost it. And so they decided to fit it into the movie.
Put that in there.
Wait, are
Let's
you
go.
saying that Chris Hemsworth is really Kevin?
Yeah.
He just went right through.
He might be.
Yep.
I'd like to think he is.
I'm okay with
He
that.
can't be pretty and smart.
Exactly.
He doesn't get both. He
Exactly.
doesn't get that privilege.
So what did you your family think?
Oh, we loved it. We loved it. It was my girls. Now they're 10 and 13. The youngest, she likes the original Ghostbusters, but this one sold her. She's done.
Oh, really?
The original Ghostbusters is done for her.
oh,
This
wow.
is all it.
And I've read a lot of parents of like young girls, like watching their little girl watch this movie, and just seeing their face light up
Oh,
the
yeah.
whole time, and they're just like,
There was a picture at the premiere
Yes.
of this little girl who was in her uniform, and she's just looking up at Kristen Wiig, just like, oh my goodness,
Yeah.
you're my hero.
I mean, that's why I don't like it because I don't want little girls to have relatable heroes. It's
I hate that. Huh?
gross.
We need to keep
Terrible.
them down. They
I
need
don't
to
think
stop
we should have a
achieving.
Captain Marvel
That's why
movie or
you hated Force Awakens.
Yeah.
There's all
terrible.
sorts of problems
I hate
there.
Ray.
Now they think they can get an education. They can
mean,
make
they could be
things.
like scientists.
The squeal that my daughter let out during the fight scene. That was one of the things I loved about it. There was
which part,
so much
though?
more action. The Kate McKinnon.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
the licking the gun.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
That's like, oh god,
That was
she's
funny.
great.
that was amazing.
God, she's great.
Oh,
I know, Kerry.
I just refer to her as my girl.
And I'm the only one here who has a shot with her.
That's very true.
Get in line.
God damn you,
But
Doc Deb.
but who are these? Who are these fans? These geeks out there who had it started with Rey in Force Awakens. They were pissed about that, and then this. Who are they? I mean, I know
They're called Trump voters.
I know they're I know they're out there because I see them, but I've never met them personally, or they've just not brought it up to me because they know I would.
beat the shit
I
out
have
of them.
Yeah.
one theory.
Huh?
Maybe this is so fucking terrible to say.
Hit it.
Maybe a lot of them haven't. They have a hard time with women. Women have not been like.
Yeah, but it's 2016.
I know,
Are
but
you
I'm
fucking kidding
saying
me?
like, okay, people we all know them that have no game.
Yeah.
That
I used to be one of those.
right?
Yeah.
Used to
Look at
be.
you now.
I'm married to a beautiful woman
Yeah,
now.
look at her over there.
Yeah.
The broken
There's-
clock is twice right.
That's
There's a
right.
theory going around that one of the reasons geek guys hate geek girls is because they always used their geekness as the reason women didn't want them.
I never
And if
got
women
that,
like
though.
comic books, then all of a sudden that's not the reason women don't like you.
Well, that's an
Also,
interesting
I-
theory.
My,
I like
wife-
that.
my
I
wife
like
was,
that.
was not a geek, but any girl that was a geek, that turned me on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
horribly.
But no, what she's saying is that you
In a
can't
good way.
you can't use the geekdom as an excuse. It's your game
Yeah.
Right.
that is bad.
Because for so long people were like, well,
Yeah.
it's because I'm in my basement or because they don't understand what I like. They
Right,
don't
they
want a
don't- they don't-
D&D or whatever.
You know, they see my action figures and they think I'm a dork.
that. And
Yeah.
when they find out that, no, there are actually women who like that shit, they just don't like you.
No, but see, when I was
Impossible.
when I was in high school, though, and I was like, I love Star Wars, and there was like a couple of girls like, I like Star Wars too. Like, oh,
Do you now?
Right?
Hello.
I mean, that turns me on. It wasn't a deterrent.
Carrie and I are older than you guys, obviously.
Noticed.
And
Yeah, you are.
but
Just waiting for that, Tony.
Hey, I always
I'll,
deliver.
like, remember that it was probably about 10 years ago, and we'd be like sitting there going, "Hey, look, there's good-looking chicks in the comic book store. What's happening?
What's happening?
Yeah, what's
here,
happening,
man?
man?"
You didn't
what I
immediately
mean?
think, get them out of here?
Stop bumping
No,
your boner
no,
into
I
mine.
didn't. And remember, like I was I was always the same way. Like, I can't remember her name. That girl, she's married to my friend Dean. Well, I can
Sybil
remember his name.
Shepherd.
That's it.
No, the girl that used to work at Comics Utah.
Yes.
You know who I'm
I
talking
can't
about.
remember her name either. I know who you're talking
Yeah.
about, though.
And remember, we all just loved her.
Yeah. And
Oh,
you,
we were just like,
and you didn't know what to do.
"Hi."
When she paid attention to you, you were like, huh?
Hi, ho.
No, I always talked to her, but I knew I had no chance.
Why
know what I mean?
Why did I wear sweatpants today?
I remember her. No, I remember my first Comic-Con. As I was just a kid in high school, maybe junior high. No, it was junior high actually. And there were no girls at the Comic-Con. And Sheba from Battlestar Galactica was there, and she was painfully aware of the fact that she was in a room full of nervous guys who weren't going to look at her in the eye. You know.
Ouch.
You know,
It's
my
nice
fa-
to meet you. We all have boners.
Speaking of that, remember, I'll never forget that Star Trek convention we went to. Remember? And it was like me, you, and Jeff, and some other people.
Yeah.
And we're like walking around there, and we're like, we were the toughest. We were like the toughest.
We were the toughest guys there.
We were like the toughest guys there.
You guys were
And
the
Shatner's
toughest.
like,
Yeah.
I hate all these boners.
And yeah, and I was just like, what is this? That's And there were
awesome.
no women there. Remember there was that, what's I called him? No, there was Ensign Butt Crack. Because his butt crack was sticking out of his Star Trek outfit. Yeah. But then there was that one guy, and I'll never forget, like, and
It sounds like you're forgetting.
No, I just looked at the guy, and I'm like, this is like proto nerd.
Yeah.
Oh.
He was wearing this old ass, and this is before Doctor Who had come back. This is 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And he was wearing a really old Doctor Who t-shirt.
Nice.
He's
And
been
he
sitting
had-
at that bus station for a while.
And he had one of those hats on, like a that has the little spinny thing on the top.
Oh, a beanie.
No way.
beanie with the
A
spinny
beanie with
thing on the
propeller?
top.
Yeah.
And
It was a
the different-
fez with a propeller. Yeah.
No, it wasn't a fez.
Or was
it
it just
the
a beanie?
straight up the beanie with the different
Okay.
colors and the spinny thing on the. And I was just like, oh,
There
what
he
the
is.
fuck is that?
There he is.
Yeah.
The proto nerd.
But now
Get 'em!
now it's mainstream, and as we all know, they're and I love it. There are women all over it, And I love your theory. I think that is probably right. You can't use that as an excuse why girls don't like you anymore because you're a D&D fan or your action figure collection, because it is mainstream now. I think that's a perfect theory.
I mean, you're never going to snag a Cardassian, but who wants to?
Why would you want to?
I don't want herpes
Too much trouble.
or AIDS. It's one of the two.
Maybe it's both.
Hayes.
AIDS? Oh, I don't want that at all.
I think it's
That
Arpies.
sounds terrible.
Anyway, movies and games. Let's wrap this up.
All right.
Jesus.
And we'll get out of here and let Deborah run screaming to her car.
I think she should stay.
Well, yeah, we're going to eat afterwards, so if you want to stay.
Start pouring alcohol into her ears to get the filth out that we put in there.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Shit. There's a movie coming out called Lights Out. It's a horror film where the ghoul disappears when the lights come on.
Ooh, well, that's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
0 stars.
But what if the power goes out?
Just turn the lights on. You got
My
a flash?
weakness is a flashlight.
That is his weakness. And
That's
Fuck
worse
it.
than.
So you can flummox it with your iPhone?
Exactly.
they actually
Here.
do that in the movie.
No way.
Yeah. Oh, it's a piece of shit.
Oh, and it's also a horror movie that's rated what?
PG-13. That's where all the great horror movies go. Because, blood.
Although, have you seen Drag Me to Hell?
I have.
Was
Script
that-
shit
That's
out
the
there.
one
PG-13.
exception.
It's-
Was it really?
You know
It's
why?
PG-13, yeah.
Because it was Wes Craven.
No, you
No,
mean
it's Sam Raimi, bro.
Sam Raimi.
I'm an
Raimi.
idiot. Never mind.
we love you.
Thanks. Let's see. This
despite
is coming out. Criminal is coming out with Kevin Costner. No one remembered it. Fine.
Yeah, sorry.
Hardcore Henry, which I still kind of want to see. I haven't
too.
seen it, but it's all first person.
I do
I
want to
have
see that.
no desire to see that.
I
movie at all.
heard that after 20 minutes you're like, I get it. I mean, it's first person.
Well, I'll watch the first 20 minutes then.
That's all you gotta watch. Melissa McCarthy is in The Boss. This is not with Paul Feig. This is with her husband, who she needs to divorce.
Who's she married to?
I don't remember
that,
the name. I don't
that
give a shit.
dopey-looking guy that she
He's a writer
on the
director.
plane with the bridesmaid. No.
They did.
Oh,
they did
yeah,
the Boss.
Marshall.
Yeah, they did the Boss and Tame It together, and it's awful. Just awful. Sing Street's out.
What is?
Sing Street.
What's that?
Singing.
It's a
Please tell me it's a music.
It's a musical.
Yes.
Haven't seen it, so I
Oh,
can't think about
You're
it.
Clearly, wrong audience.
Minority right there. You're in the minority.
Yep.
John Travolta's still acting, apparently.
Sadly.
He got nominated for an Emmy, didn't he?
For
Oh,
OJ?
for OJ.
For
Yeah.
OJ. That thing cleaned up for. I didn't watch it.
I didn't
see any
either.
of it, yeah.
Who did he play?
I've heard nothing
I
but
watched
good
it in
things.
real life,
He
so I
played
didn't have to.
The
he-
lawyer.
was he Kato?
Oh, no, he was Shapiro.
Shapiro.
Shapiro, yeah. And then David Schwimmer was Daddy Kardashian.
Of course he was.
That's the only reason I watched it.
You know
was
what's
for
funny
David
is that in middle school, they actually brought out televisions in our lunchroom to watch the verdict come out.
Really?
Yeah.
I was in college, the
Yeah.
Union
I was
Building.
I was working at University Hospital. We all watched it. We're like,
Huh?
What year was this?
I don't know. I was in
96.
96?
We watched-
95,
No,
90, it was 95.
95.
We
I
wa-
was in college, so I know I was walking through Weaver
we-
State Student Union Building.
We watched it in the enginering rack
Yeah.
at X96.
My
They
favorite.
didn't turn it on in our elementary school.
my
Wow. That
My,
was great.
my middle school was not the
This
most
guy.
diverse place, but there were we had 2 black students. One name was Richard, another one Tony. Right when the verdict came out, they went, "Yes, yeah!" And they like high fived, and we were all sort of going,
Huh?
"Okay." I don't know why they brought the televisions out to a 8th grade class to watch the verdict of O.J. Simpson.
You were criminal justice.
Yeah.
You were learning your civics class.
Sure. Shannon will be excited that Deathwish 2 is now on Blu-ray.
Now this is
Charles Bronson.
right?
Yeah.
back when people could be ugly and be in movies.
Hey, I'm gonna kill you kids.
I yearn for those days.
You kids.
And that was back at a time when like people could be ugly and like
Yeah.
be rock stars.
He
Right.
did his best.
You guys killed my daughter. I'm gonna kill you
with my gun.
because I'm Deathwish.
My name's Deathwish.
My name's Deathwish. Charles Deathwish.
Chuck Deathwish. I've heard
Chuck
of him.
Deathwish.
That's a radio show.
Chuck Deathwish.
Hey, I'm Chuck Deathwish.
And his compadre, Danger Boy.
All right.
I'm pretty much done, but I look at this website. It's called Digital Bits. That's where I find my releases. Look at this girl right here. It's called Deadly Pickup. Apparently, that is some ass cheeks.
That is
right
some
there.
cheekage.
You know what though? I have noticed, like since it's like the thing is now, like having your ass cheeks hang out.
Harley Quinn.
Yeah,
that's what it
there's
is?
going to
You
be
got
some
that
of that
gratuitous
action.
booty shot.
Yep.
In the
But
first,
like people, they're like girls are like cutting their asses hanging out, and like I think I'm getting old.
You don't- you
Because
don't-
young me would have been
don't-
like, woo, 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 ass cheeks. I'd be like, well, that's just not proper.
Well, I don't know if ass cheeks is death, but the subtitle is Death Thumbs a Ride, which
wow.
Oh, thumbs,
no.
huh?
That's unfortunate.
Huh,
Why
that's
is she
a
even
bad.
wearing pants?
I don't
That is
know.
that's a bad choice of
I'm
words.
not gonna stop looking, but you know.
Jimmy's gonna figure it out. Jimmy's gonna stay on
stare
this
at it
story.
long enough.
He's gonna stay on this story
I
until
think you
he
need
susses
to.
it
I think
out.
you need to see that movie.
Yep.
Let us know.
Let's
All
watch
right.
it
Oh,
tonight.
you'll never hear from me again.
Games.
Games. Something called Quadrilateral Cowboy. That's coming out.
A quadrilateral is a four-sided shape,
Like a square or a rectangle.
or a rhombus. You want to fucking go down this road?
Trapezoid.
Parallelogram.
Parallelogram.
Yes.
Educating
So you
the
guys
Geek
have
Show listeners.
so you guys have
fast.
read books. Okay, great.
Books.
Fourth grade goal. Fourth grade goal. I teach that shit.
What
My
about
friend
a,
does.
7-Eleven?
My friend does.
what about a triangle? No.
No.
I'm full. Thank you.
a triangle has three? Jeez, read your fucking
yeah.
games.
Public education has failed me once again.
Well, and in Utah County especially.
But you got your masters, right?
Bachelors.
Oh.
Jeez.
Sorry.
I'm not
That's
that
just
smart.
me.
That's just you guys are the smarty pantses.
But she's a doctor.
So she's the smartest of us
I'm
all.
just a master.
Fallout
Sounds
4
better.
Vault Tech Workshop DLC comes out. So if you like the Fallout 4, there's some more of that to play with. This isn't what do you call it? Story DLC. This is just like adding things to do in the game, not related to a story in the game, like a quest. So yeah, it's kind of whatever.
Meh.
You know, we keep
Let's all say meh.
bragging about like our degrees. Who's got the biggest house at the table?
The high school graduate.
That's true.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
I'm going to go home.
Go back to my smaller house with my bachelor's degree.
I'm going to go back to Ogden.
Look at me. I got a college degree. They can almost pay rent.
Yeah, living the dream. That's it. Who cares? There's really nothing else
I'm sorry.
worth noting coming out this
You
week.
did your best, bud.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it.
Do you want to go in and help me with my Batman game?
Yeah, if you need some help with
I just
some,
need you to
some
get past the
Arkham
multiple
Knight.
Joker.
It'll take me a minute to get the controls down because I haven't played that one yet. But
Hey, he's
I'm
got a
sure,
bachelor's, too.
I'm sure my superior hand-eye coordination will get me through it.
because I've just been playing other parts of the game and now it won't let me.
You've hit that wall where you have to do this to pass.
It's like, no, these are the missions you need to go
Gotta
on.
kill those.
I'm like, but there are still bombs that need to be defused. No, you need to
You need to kill those
you
jokers,
need to
buddy.
you need to get here. You need to do this. But I could still do. There are a bunch of people in the
Please.
street that I could kill.
yeah, let's do it.
They're just running around the street.
Batman doesn't kill though.
I have
Bullshit! Did you see Batman Superman?
Oh, that's true. The new Batman does.
That guy shot a lot of motherfuckers.
Here's what I learned about these. There are random gangs in Gotham running around, and you can. It's not really run them over with the Batmobile, but it's like electrical shocks them and they're knocked out.
Yeah.
They tend to get up again.
Oh.
I didn't want that, so now I've just started shooting. Because I want to move on.
I
I'm
could
done
see
with
like you start using it. The Batmobile computer's like, this is only used to take out vehicles. Nope, people.
Anyway.
Dead.
All right, good enough. Thank you, Deborah, for being here.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, and we're sorry. At the
It's a
same
great
time.
way to spend a Sunday afternoon.
Mr. B, if you would.
It's me from the future.
What are you doing?
Hide. They're going to eat more of you.
No!